Let's be fair, Queenstown is a place that's known largely as a winter wonderland, but to see it in all its summery glory is very impressive. I've come out to Gantleys, the original fine dining restaurant in Queenstown. This is a place steeped in history, and it holds true to its original mantra as a place that serves simple, beautiful food in a really friendly and warm environment. Now I'm going to tackle this one. This is extremely exciting for me.
Absolutely.
So what have we got in front of us here?
So you've got there is the North Atlantic scallops, the whole New Zealand scampi, and served on a lemon cream reduction.
It's definitely a whole scampi. He's eyeing me up, I'm eyeing him up. And in front of you?
We have the salmon dish, so the trio of salmon.
Let's try and have a bite, shall we?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm going to have to destroy the lovely arrangement.
It's part and parcel with food.
Oh yeah. I can see where we're going. It's ridiculously good.
Good stuff.
You've done well.
It's great, isn't it?
It's beautiful. There's nothing like a good scallop, and matched with the scampi. No, this is really special. And this is?
The St Clair Wairau Reserve Sauvignon Blanc from Marlborough, 2011.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yep, no, you've done well.
Very good.
Congratulations.
Plenty of practice.
Yes. Yeah, no, so you've got a bit of a long history with Gantley's.
So yes, it'll be 19 years next Easter that we've been here. It's a great place to be stuck.
And I read recently that you guys had someone spend a lot of money on a bottle of wine.
That'd be the Gippsland Valley Reserve 2000 Pinot Noir.
And how much did that go for?
$1,000.
$1,000.
If it's the most expensive in New Zealand, as far as I'm aware it is, a bottle of wine sold out of a restaurant. So yes, that was exciting.
Oh, it must be cool to know that you put that on the menu, you sort of helped them find that discovery, and they were so excited about it that they paid $1,000 for a bottle.
Yeah. I can't take all the credit. It did win the London Wine Show, so they probably already knew about it.
That's almost the cost of my car.
Yeah. It's half of my car.
Man.
Or it paid for half of my car anyway.
And you've actually you've got a pretty impressive record of selecting these wines as well.
Yeah, absolutely. It's one of those things. It's nice to be able to introduce new wines, or you find new wineries, new vintages, and introducing them to customers, getting them outside of the box, drinking something that they probably wouldn't normally drink, and then finding that they absolutely love it and they enjoy it, and that gives you the warm fuzzies, which is it's always a nice thing.
Brilliant.
It's a bit like you, I suppose, listening to music. You don't just listen to your own stuff.
Yes, exactly. So and there are trends, as you say,
Yep.
and you're not going to jump on a trend just because it's
trendy.
popular, but you might hear an element of it. I'll hear a banjo playing and I'll think, oh, well, I could distort that, put it in one of my songs, and it'll be, that's sort of my way of taking on a piece of that trend. So I imagine it's the same for running a restaurant as well. So
you don't listen to your own music all the time?
No. Yeah. And where were you before 93?
I was actually back in Christchurch.
So it's always the South Island,
always
Southern
South
man?
Island. Yep. Yeah, originally just north of Christchurch. Had just finished my mechanics apprenticeship.
Mechanics apprentice? 3
years, yeah.
So I imagine you moved from being a mechanics apprentice to Queenstown to working at a restaurant. Did that immediately get you hooked on wines?
No, it took a wee while. Because obviously prior to that, wine wasn't a big part of what I was doing. And I mean, obviously fixing cars, it was all beer, no wine. But being in this environment, you learn pretty quick. And obviously when you're in the industry, you start to be exposed to it. And suddenly, there's this amazing interest out there, and every year there's a new vintage to go and explore. And that's so much fun.
Okay, I can't hold back. I'm gonna lunge in and try a bit of yours here. What do we got first? that I'm grabbing?
The salmon gravlax. So cured salmon with vodka and lemon. It cures with equal parts of salt and sugar. It's good.
It's no ordinary salmon.
No. Try a little bit of Sauvignon with that. Very good. Always good Sauvignon or acidic wine's always good with salmon or anything that's oily. Counteracts out the oilness, breaks it down, keeps your mouth nice and clean, and the oil just breaks down the acidity in the wine, just letting all the lovely fruit come forward.
That definitely suits me. Absolutely fine. And one other thing about Gantley's that I sort of noticed was the building itself and the sort of legacy it seems to have. Can you tell us a little bit about the history behind the actual building? Once you've finished your mouthful.
Yeah, I'm just making sure I get some.
Yeah.
Otherwise you'll take it all.
That's right.
A huge amount of history. Building or stone is all original from 1863. Built as a hotel for the gold miners. And the first owner was actually a gentleman by the name of Patrick Gantley. And he came out to Queenstown as the first jailer as well. So also had the hotel.
I've got to give the scampi the treatment it deserves. Sleeves rolled up. So I've got to use the shirt again. Oh, it's a bit spiky. I suppose I've got to have a natural defence. Here we go. It's a good chunk. Yes. Man of nature.